Hey, what's up guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're all doing good. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing good. We are at my sister's construction site before it becomes officially a home. So I'm welcoming you. If you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 40,000 subscribers. Yeah, as I said earlier, I'm Nasto, and I hope guys you're doing very much okay. So guys, today is we have started installing the lentil. We are at the lentil level. It's been close to 2 weeks ever since we began this construction site, or my sister's house, and I'm really proud and happy of the steps that we have actually made. And also another thing that I'm really happy is that the bricks, although we have gone at a very big loss, you can see like there's so many waste. There's a lot of waste of the bricks here. You can see all this is waste. All this, just a few ones that are here are the ones that we have been able to save. But again, I thank God for everything. You know, everything happens for a reason. This house was supposed to begin last year. That's why you're seeing some of the bricks that are here. Some have started even growing the green stuff. So they have been here for quite a long time. But I'm happy that we have been able to save, let me say, maybe three quarter of the bricks. We have been able to save them and use them in the house. And right now we are officially at the lentil level. You can see, trust me, we had one of the best bricks, but unfortunately, because of challenges such as financial challenges, we were unable to begin this project. And also last year there was a lot of things going on, like as I said, my sister still had kids in school, a business to run, so we went slow. But also it's a very big lesson before you begin a house, especially if you are team hustler like Nasto here and maybe the rest. It's always good to bring materials first at your site. Trust me, they will really help a lot. You see, like right now they have really helped us in saving the costs, because imagine if we were now buying at the moment. Yes, we still bought them during that time, but at least it's always recommended that if you have a project in mind, just start slow. Maybe bring the stones, bring the bricks, bring sand, put them there, so that when you begin, at least you won't feel that strain so much. So that is what we did at my sister's place, and I'm really happy that officially, guys, we have started setting the lentil level of our house. Just imagine, just the other day we were doing the foundation here and there. My sister came to visit her site, and it's been a really good journey, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to do. So the update is, yesterday we brought in some ballast. This is ballast because now we are preparing for the lentil level, you can imagine. So yesterday we brought in a tipper. This is a tipper of ballast. Usually here there are two ways in which you can buy ballast. You can either buy stones, and then you can get a few guys. There are those experts who are very good in breaking the stones, such as this. You know, this one, if you see this and that, there's a big difference. So this one was just handmade. So you bring the guys who are very good in cracking stones. So you charge them maybe per wheelbarrow. So a wheelbarrow is usually like 100 Kenya shilling. But the problem with that is it's a slow process, and also it's a slow process, and also in some way it's almost the same cost of buying, because you buy the ballast at 14,000 Kenya shilling, and if you buy this the stones first, 7,000. So if you calculate the cost of the guy coming again to maybe make the same stones that you have bought, they are almost the same. So that's why you just opted in buying maybe the ballast that is ready made. So here they usually sell them per ton. So a ton is like 1,500 or 2,000, around there. So we bought like 12 tons. So the 12 tons are here. You can see, guys, so this is 12 tons. Hopefully by God's grace, this one tipper will be able to complete maybe the whole lentil for this house. So the house is a 3-bedroom. I'm not sure if they will complete, but also we work by faith. So we only brought one because I think if we will have brought two, it will be an excess. But also another one is needed because we still have to do the flooring of the house. Actually, yesterday I saw a comment, someone telling me that backfilling a house is always recommended when the house is still at the foundation level. I've also realized the mistake that we did. So right now is the time that we have just got this. This is called maram. So we also bought some 2 tippers of maram. I see also the challenge we are having because right now we have walls like this. So the work is like double. If we had started maybe backfilling before maybe setting up the house, I think it will have been easier. You see, like right now he cannot throw the maram into the master bedroom. So we only have to use maybe this one room. We fill this, and then now we start dividing the maram. So guys, officially at so we have started with how do we call this? We have started with this back area in trying just to set up the lentil. You can see, guys, imagine we are at the lentil level. Unfortunately the sun is on this other end, but you can see, so the back walls all the way up to that side, we have already reached the lentil level. So it's usually around 8 feet. So 8 feet, and you are at the lentil level. You can see it's even very tall, taller than me. You can see even if I raise my hand, I'm not able to touch the top. So that is 8 feet. So ready. So probably by next week, because today I'm doing a video on a Monday. Hopefully by the end of the week we will have already started maybe installing, or rather preparing the boxes for the lentil, and then we can move slowly. So that is the amazing progress that we have been doing. So as I was saying, the challenge of backfilling after building a house, or rather after setting up the wall, is very hard. But also we will try to use timbers. So here the work is now double, because that guy is throwing the maram into this room, and then now we'll be fetching from this room, and then now supplying the other rooms. But also I've just realized that is a challenge. So if you are constructing, I think also it's a good idea that you start first with the backfilling, levelizing the whole place, and then now you can officially start the construction. But anyway, I don't think if the mistake is so big, we will try. So every day we'll just be throwing in the maram slowly, and then we continue. So this is officially today's work. Maybe we can start with the master bedroom, we refill it, we move slowly to the other rooms, and then as we continue. But so far I'm really happy. So how long does it, for those who constructed, how long did you take maybe to get to the lentil? I think because also the house, you know, every day in the morning when we start work, we usually first we cure the house, which really helps strengthening the walls. So first of all you do the curing, and then we continue. I think today is we started on Tuesday setting up the house. So today is a week. You can imagine, in a week's time, tomorrow, now Tuesday, will be officially 1 week. So 1 week we are able to reach some parts of the house close to the lentil level. So for the costs up to this level here, we have used around 60 bags of cement. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 toilets inside. So but I still, because now the cements are ending today, the 60, so maybe we can add like 20. So 20 I'm sure now, or 30 now will maybe finish up to the lentil level. So it's also a learning process. So also, you know, some 3-bedroom house depends on maybe the design, the size of the rooms. So roughly close to 100 bags can be able to finish a 3-bedroom, maybe from without maybe the flooring or everything. So it's also a challenge, because also the prices these days of things like cement have gone up. But you know, construction has to go on. So the other day I showed you that we installed the windows, and I did a consultation also with my sister. I was asking about the L window, but she told me that from the design, I think we can just maintain the same window that that is in the house. So you know, also for the owner of the house, if that is what she prefers, then we don't have to maybe to change the plan. But I've really learned also a lot. You know, in house construction, usually there are different methods of payment. I think the one we are using, in a way you can save if you are a bit strict like always being there on site just to supervise the masons, the handmen, so that they don't relax too much. Work, and then everything goes as planned. You know, there are those that you can agree on a contract basis, like for example, this house, maybe from the ground up to the lintel, how much will you charge me? So if you are not good at bargaining, you might think that maybe you have used a lot, but there are different ways. Also, that one is very flexible, because it gives you the freedom to go and look for like more resources. You become also free. For example, you can pay maybe half at the beginning. You know, this one, the problem with paying on a daily basis, you have to be there every single day, so that in the evening you do the how many masons you have, how many handmen you have, and then you continue. I think it's towards the end of the work. So after we finish this, so like today we have used close to 10 bags. So after we finish this, so this is the remaining portion that is here. I think the day will be over, and then we can start again tomorrow morning. Hopefully in the next 2 days our walling will be completed of the house. Maybe we can take a small break, maybe like a week, and then we come and start now the lintel level. So right now what we are doing is backfilling, you can see. So it's a challenge because of the level of the walls. If we had known earlier, maybe we'll have started with it first, and then now we continue. But anyway, work has to continue. So let me take you also on this other side of the house, so that we can also be able to see namna gani. Bibi bana Kochonjo, ulisema channel yako inaitwaje ama una channel wewe? Bado sijafungua. Inaitwa Jukes. Wewe bado hujafungua? Oh, wewe ndio ulisema uko nayo. Jina ilikuwa oh, wewe ndio Jukes. Oh yeah, I think nimeikumbuka. So this other end, so now we have started also this side. So it's 8 feet up to the top. Hiyo ndio ya mwisho? Bado moja. 1 2 3 4 bakia 4. Oh, hii side itakuwa juu. Oh, because of the foundation. So this side will be a bit high, because the land was somehow slanting. Baby boss, kopoa. Yeah, so for this side, into namna gani? Yeah, so for this side, I think it's now done, like you can see. So we used, like for the blocks, we usually count like 10 blocks from the ground up to the lintel level. So, and also you have to realize that if you put a very tall one, if you put a very tall house before the lintel, it can bring problems like stability. So that's why mostly it's recommended that maybe 8 feet, maximum 8.5, and then you can tie the level and then lintel, and then now you can continue. So for some houses, you will find that they use maybe 2 lintels, so one at the center here and another one at the top. But also because we are using these ones, so the house is still very strong. We are using these metals. After every four blocks, we put this. Like you can see here, the fourth one, the fourth one, the fourth one, the fourth one, and then you up there now is the lintel. So maybe guys, also you can let us know in the comment section have we done a great job for our sister or have we failed? But for me, I'm super proud of what we have done. So right now what we need, I need to go help these guys here so that we can try and also do some of the backfilling. Yeah, so maybe what I can do now is just to try and try here and do something, some small work, because also it's a part of exercise. Yeah. Yeah, so can use so also this jembe here is helping us in just trying to levelize. So we can just do this as we get a flat level. I think out there is much better. Let's do some good exercise. Hey, kitu hata hivi ndani. Yeah. Sasa jaribu kidogo tuone kama pashe misuli kidogo. Nataka kupasha misuli kidogo. Sawa. Nikorogi. Leta wilbar. Bani chuembri, tuang kontra ma emenani tat. Gosh. Yeah, that's yeah. So as you can see, it's actually not an easy job doing that, but also it's a way of life. That is how some people get to earn or get to at the end of the day, so that the families, some here are students, so at the end of the work at least they'll have gotten maybe some money for school fees, pocket money and stuff like that. So I think this one is easier, not easier, but let me just continue levelizing. Yeah.
Nenda ujaribu uone wale. Ingia humu ndani. Nenda wale ujaribu wale uone wale. Akisikiria. Ingia humu mura. Unaambiwa kitu na kaka hapa Bwana msumari alafu fungi ona andiko tofauti. Ingia humu ndani. Leo anataka tu kama nimeweza enda kwa business ya mtu kwa kumfungulia. Leo kama sasa fast stop. Ndio hii. Ndio. Si unamwagia hiyo ndio move na. Haya, funga jiwe. Hiyo kama. Enda hivi. Funga jiwe hapo. Ininginie, seti hapa huduma bado bado. Umeelewa kweli? Moses. Si bado kesho hii mmeanza kumwaga hivi. No, hivi maji imeenda pande. Iko hapa. Siogope. Lata. Mora mkienda mingi. Mora watu wejitakimbia. Kama hizo ni mbili. Hata hiyo room haitaki. Room hata haijakimbia. Kama hiyo room inatisha. Hiyo. Kwanza hii. Na hiyo. Ndio na. Ya tulikuwa na kamchanga kidogo. Ni vizuri na mimi nimekuwa ningeenda kidogo. Pia wangejenga na mimi. Pia msinyo jenga pale hivyo na. Sasa wewe ndio umeradi unakaa hapa. Gorofa. Tofauti na kemo. Acha mavazi sasa.
Gorofa huwezi jenga una pesa ya simiti.
Lazima foundation ikiwa ngumu inaenda kubeba hiyo chakula mchanga mara moja. Watu ujinga kuconcentrate kwa kazi ndio mjinga. Ash. Wewe bana mjanga. Isso. Menino kuja. Anga tofari wantache. Oh. Anga tofari kwa mchana. Nare. Aya ipige na hii. Sawa. Wote kwa sarungi hizo tumahala nini? Wewe. Mnapatia mwingine mraacha na utakujua niangusha. Tafadhali.
Yeah, so we are supposed. Hamu nataka kurusha. Rusha tu. Oh. Yeah, so and I'm really shocked because we started with 2 tippers of maram, but maybe this room could take 2, the other one maybe 1.5. This one is bigger, it could take maybe close to 3. So still we have a long way to go, but also we had been thinking of maybe we can start septic, because the same sand, or rather the same maram, you can also easily find it in the underground septic. But also that one you cannot be guaranteed to get maybe 2 or more. Maximum, let me say 2 tippers. So buying is not something maybe we can avoid. I remember at my place Also, it was not a very big house, and it was not raised so much, so that is what also saved. So the sand, or the maram from the septic, that's what we used, and also the mud around, and some stones, some bricks. So also the bricks that are broken, we won't throw them away, so we'll still have to use them. All these pieces you are seeing around here, all of them, we'll just dedicate one day, maybe a day where there's not much work. We levelize this side here. We collect all these stones and throw them inside the house. So yesterday I also received a call from one of you. She was suggesting that we could add maybe more rooms. I'm setting up the stand so that we can have a small chat. So as I'm saying, yesterday I received we had a very long conversation with one of you. Probably she's watching. So she was suggesting that maybe behind here we can extend, maybe have an extra bedroom. Yeah, so we are still, but the problem is, like, the place where I'm standing here, this is where the piece of land ends. Yeah, so it can be somehow impossible to adjust maybe the house here. And also most of us we try to build houses that at least we are able maybe to complete. Especially with the economy, the way of life, you know, everyone knows the depth of their pockets. So that's why some of us, we try to build houses that at least you can just call home. Yeah. So unfortunately this is the plan that we came up with, but trust me, it's not a bad plan. The only challenge is that maybe she has 2 kids and 3 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys. So for this house, we had opted that maybe the boy can have his own room, and the ladies can share. But also, as they are growing, maybe some need to have their own privacy, things like those. But yeah, we also have the chance where maybe one day the boy can have his own place. You know, for us, we build with the hope that maybe if it's to start a house, then another one has to be maybe built separately. You know, some people build, especially the conversation we had is in other countries, people usually build their houses at the center. Yeah, because maybe you've already had the bigger picture, something like that. You already know maybe where the house or what you want. You know, here we are building houses like this, maybe with the idea that one day, even if you want maybe to add another house maybe somewhere, you still have space. So that's why when you visit our village, it's very rare for you to find maybe someone who has built a house at the center. It's very few unless maybe they have they already have like the bigger picture where everything will be like this, that. But most of us, we also try to minimize the compound. You see, like here, you still have all this space. So all this space, there's also the downer space. So also, because we try to leave spaces, even if you want to rear maybe chicken, or you want to do what, to maybe have cows, goats, there is some room. So that's why if you visit most Kenyan homes, let me say, maybe in my village, let me just talk about maybe my village, you will see that most houses are built on one side, so that if the boy grows maybe one day and they want also to have maybe their own house, there's still room for another house. Maybe you guys also in the comment section, let me know, do you build your houses at the center, or do you try to squeeze them in one corner? But it's not very much at the fence, because this space that is here, it's not so big, also not so small. At least here, even if you are rearing maybe chicken, let me say maybe dogs, something like those, or behind here, for example, if one day maybe she has a fence behind here, you are even able to plant your own vegetables. So we don't put very close to the fence, but we try to leave maybe a walking path, a small walking path. Like this place is very good. Here you can rear maybe you can put a dog house, you can put a small kitchen garden here at the back of the house, and also maybe things like washing utensils you can wash from here, a hanging line you can put here. So we don't put very close, because also we try to leave maybe a space for either a live fence or a barbed wire fence. So that is what I've been seeing in most Kenyan homes. They don't really build at the center, unless it's something like a story building. You know, someone building now a story building, you know, now that person has already I don't know how I can put it. They already have that bigger picture, so my house will be here at the center, things like those. But most of these small houses, you'll just find them in one corner somewhere. So that is the work that we are doing at the moment. Also yesterday we had to add another tipper. So far we have used close to 3, let me say 3 tippers. So this one we brought in here yesterday, but I've also noticed that the prices of construction materials also, they have really started going up. Like when I was like last year, towards the end of last year, sand used to be 6,000, 6,500, maximum 7,000. But when I was getting this, I realized that sand has also gone up. Right now it's close to 8,000. So as the years go by, construction materials also tend to go high. So that's why also it's advisable that for example, if you're working in Nairobi or working anywhere, and maybe you have that plan of setting up a house, if you can, at least every month buy some bricks, buy some stones, buy some small materials, especially those ones that they don't go bad. For example, you can't buy maybe 100 bags of cement and store them somewhere. So you buy the materials that cannot go bad, something like ballast, sand, bricks, maram, stones, such stuff. So those ones you can just buy them slowly, so that one day now when you start building and you find maybe the prices have gone up, you will say, oh, I really did a good job maybe buying the materials that I needed with time. So that is where the house has reached, and I'm super proud of what we have done so far. So by the end of tomorrow, let me say in the next 2 days, because with the pace that I'm seeing, so usually we have 4 masons. We try to bring every day 4 masons and 5 handmen. 5 handmen because they are collecting the stones. When they are free also, they try to, they take the maram, pour it in the house, and also they will help. Like also the handmen, they really play a very big role, especially in construction. And when you get a good engineer who is tidy, you know, like they will make sure their construction site is a very clean place. For example, places like this. So with the time, we'll also tell them now to flatten this place, so that even if someone maybe visits your home, they will see where your engineer or where your masons are working. It's a very clean place. So after maybe we get to the Lentil, so we'll clean all around the compound. We bring all the small bricks, we pour them in the house, so that it doesn't look like an untidy place. That's why also the handmen are very, very important, just as the masons, because most masons, they started from being handmen. Slowly you learn how to build a house, and then officially you can now do the construction work. Yeah, so I'm just happy, and also guys, you're also impressed by what you have done. So in the next few days, we're officially going now to start tying or preparing the boxes for our lentil. So in the place where I am, usually you pay the masons 1,000 per day. So imagine if every day you have 4 of them, that is 4,000 a day. And then if they work maybe for 10 days, you can imagine the price. And also the handmen, half of what the masons receive, that is also what they get. But they're doing a good job. They're really doing a good job. And hopefully by Christmas, pray for us so that at least we can we can maybe roof the house, probably by Christmas period, God willing. Yeah, also maybe if you've seen a mistake in the construction, you can also let us know in the comment section, so that we also do adjustments and avoid maybe the mistakes that maybe that maybe people in construction are doing. But also a good thing I really loved, you know, when we were setting up the house at my place, we didn't have shade like this. So at least now, even when work is not a lot, the masons can come here and maybe sit. The only mistake we did not do, but also God has been fair. We've not been having also excess rainfall. I remember when we were building at my place, we used to have, like, rain was too much. And whether it rains or it doesn't rain, the amount of money that you pay the mason is still the same. You can't tell them, oh, you see, today we have only done half day, so we'll not be paying you. So those are also the challenges for construction. But this time around, the house is still moving smoothly, and hopefully by Christmas, by God's grace, maybe we'll have roofed, but we don't know. But we'll keep pushing every day and see how far we can get. So once the whole house maybe is at the lentil level, that's when now we'll start introducing the pillars for the porch, because also the house has a very good porch. I don't know, guys, if I've ever shown you the plan of this house, but also because your family, let me also share with you the amazing plan, so that we can also see. So this is how the plan will look like, you see. So it's just a simple house, not so complicated. So this is where the master bedroom is. This one is the living room. We have the dining, and in front here we will have a porch, and it will have also very good stairs. Yeah, so that's basically how the house will look like. So it's just a simple but very nice, very beautiful house. Yeah, so that is officially the plan. Yeah, so that is what we are building. But in interior we had the bedrooms on one side, and so we had to change, because as I had told you earlier, you know, you can't build a house that the bathroom is very far from your bedrooms. You have to walk inside your house with the towels. So we had to change the plan so that we bring the bedrooms closer to the wash, closer to the bathroom, the bathrooms closer to the bedrooms, especially for the daughters. The first plan that we had, it was very far, so we had to adjust and see what can we do, so that also the girls have their own privacy, the master bedroom has its own privacy. So those are the things that also during construction you have also to ask yourself. Yeah, so also for this we have tried also to see where we'll have maybe the kitchen counters, kitchen cabinets. You know, when I was setting up the other house, I realized that we did not have the bigger picture. And I'm seeing Yeyo kama Yeyo. Mr. Yeyo, good morning. Ama ni good evening.
Good afternoon.
Say good afternoon.
Yes,
so today Yeyo has visited.
Good afternoon.
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, brother.
Yes.
Naweza nikakuuliza tu, how is everything?
Everything is good.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello guys, welcome Nasto YouTube channel.
Yeah.
My name is Yeyo kama Yeyo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Kwa siku hii ya leo, kwanza kabisa nasema hivi, nashukuru kwa wale ndugu wote mnao support ndugu zangu wa channel ya YouTube, akiwemo brother Maro, brother Mayuguno, brother Nasto,
Yeah.
Mr. Frey, Can Digest, Maja, Yeyo kama Yeyo. Naweza nikasema tu hivi kiujumla, ma YouTubers nasema ni asante. Pia na imani kwa siku hii ya leo kuna baadhi imeelekea katika majukumu ya utafutaji. Kwa wale mlioelekea katika majukumu ya utafutaji, Yeyo kama Yeyo, nawatakia tu kazi njema. Na pia kwa wale mliopo katika shughuli za nyumbani, wote Yeyo kama Yeyo, nawatakia kazi njema. Alafu kwa siku hii ya leo, kuna baadhi, naamini ya kwamba kuna baadhi ya wengine labda hamjisikii vizuri. Kwa wale ambao hamjisikii vizuri, jamani, Yeyo kama Yeyo, naweza nikasema jamani, ndugu zangu poleni. Na kwa wale ambao ni wagonjwa, naweza nikasema jamani, ugua pole. Thank you for supporting my brother Nasto.
Yes.
Watch video
Till the end.
Till the end.
Don't skip the ads.
Don't skip the ad.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting me, Yeyo kama Yeyo.
Yeah.
Watch video, comment, like and share.
Yes.
Please subscribe my brother Nasto.
Yeah.
After 40,000 subscriber. Na mimi please check me out, Yeyo kama Yeyo. Please subscribe, Yeyo kama Yeyo, road to 5,000 subscriber. Nasema thank you. Pia haina budi kusema tu nashukuru kwa ndugu wote mnaoipenda kazi yangu Yeyo kama Yeyo. Nasema ni asante. Na pia haina budi kuwashukuru wale ndugu wote mnaonisupport Yeyo kama Yeyo.
Yeah.
God bless you abundantly.
Yeah, ulisalimia mama kweli? Ulimpelekea zawadi?
Mama nilimpelekea, sio siri. Yes. Mamangu alifurahi sana.
Yeah.
Na aliniambia kwamba ukirudi uende umsalimie, na akasema ya kwamba Mungu abariki kazi ya mikono yako.
Amen, amen.
Na,
so, yes.
Na sio siri, mimi mwenyewe nilifarijika kumuona, ila isipokuwa kumbe nilienda siku ambayo ilikuwa ni maalum. Mamangu alikuwa anaumwa mgongo, kwa sasa hivi alienda akachukua dawa, na bahati nzuri niliweza kumpea surprise kidogo. Akaenda akachukua dawa, ila kwa sasa hivi kwa leo nilikuwa nimemwahidi ya kwamba nilikuwa na mpango nimpelekee hela kumsaidia. Alisema kwamba endapo akibahatika kupata hela, basi hawezi kwenda shambani kwa sababu mgongo unamsumbua. Na nilimwahidi tu ya kwamba mama, kesho nitakuja nifanye juu chini nije nikuletee.
Yes.
Kwa ile balance ambayo nilikuwa nimeacha, tena ni afadhali my brother nikaweza ukaweza kunishauri nikaweza kuacha.
Yeah. You know mostly like so when Yeyo went to visit the mom, he left 1,000 with me, which is very, money management sometimes can be challenging. So if you get maybe someone who can advise you, do this, do that, so at least we still have the balance. So we'll have to take to the parent. But I want to say thank you so much to everyone who supports, everyone who encourages us. May God bless you. Yeah, we are out here also working our best.
Thank you. Mimi nilikuwa nimeenda kuangalia chakula cha mbwa, ila sijafanikiwa kukipata, ila imebidi tu sasa nipitie hapa site, maana niliamini kwamba nikipitia hapa itakuwa rahisi, naweza nikakupata. Nikarudi tena nikaenda kuangalia.
So we try to feed not we try we usually feed our puppies. Nadhani imetosha.
Inatosha.
Yeah, so sawa wewe
nitakuona baadaye.
Sawa.
Ila siwezi lala, itabidi niende nifike na kurudi.
No problem. So here is very helpful, like helps us to maintain our home. Like right now, we unfortunately for our puppies, they don't eat like the processed foods. That is the challenge. So we usually just give them beef, things like those, but they're all good. So we are going home to go also and check on our outdoor our outdoor studio apartment that we are setting up. The progress is really good. So in the next maybe 20 minutes I'll come back, we pay our masons, and then tomorrow, hopefully by tomorrow now, all the walls will be at one level. And also, you know, the higher it goes, sometimes it becomes a challenge to try and fix all the walls, because you have to use maybe raised we call them mapunda, the raised timbers, so that you can get a place to stand during doing of your construction. So let's quickly rush home. We go and check what is happening, and then we see our way forward. Well, so we're already back home, and luckily it rained. We've had some showers of rain, not so much, but at least it's better than nothing. You know, they always say that it's better for you to have half than nothing. It's a Swahili saying, heri shali nusu kuliko shari kamili, something like that. So for me, I'm really grateful that it has at least rained. And we even had to improvise. Imagine, we're still having a water problem in our place, in as much as it's raining like this, but also a lot of activities in our compound here tend to use a lot of not a lot, like water. Sometimes we wash clothes, we use some in the kitchen garden, so it's been a challenge somehow. And also we are doing some minimal construction, just some small construction. Like right now, we have finished now with our outdoor mini studio. Someone was even telling me, yeah, you see, so this is how it actually looks like. Nakuja, so that is Mr. Liam representing. Yeah, so today what we were doing is these windows. At least now they are ready. Now you can even install these ones. I was just trying to rush so that at least we can do this. I've really loved the progress. This pillar was very bad in the last video I showed you guys, but I'm really happy that this guy has really done an amazing job. I think this is just but a perfect job. So we have done all the pillars everywhere. So the remaining part, I think again I'll take a short break maybe. You know, here we are just doing bit by bit. Yeah, so as you can see, so we'll take maybe a short break, and then now the next time we can come and now complete, because the work that is remaining is just to do this. I'm not sure of the right English name, and also below here, because the masons, you have to pay them on daily basis. So each time you see a mason in your compound, you have to know that it's payment, or rather it's a payday. So we have been able to do this for 3 days, for at least 3 days. We've tried our best. We've done the plastering, the sides, the pillars. Now what is remaining, as I've said, is just the foundation and maybe this entrance area, like just making the stairs to look a little bit better. And then now the next can be maybe the tiling, but those ones can wait. And also someone was suggesting, but a good thing with this plan that we put here, it can be adjusted with time. I believe it's possible for us to adjust, because it doesn't have a toilet, doesn't have, like, it's just a single room. The main reason why I built this one was purposely for the tank that you're seeing on top there. That was the main reason why I had to set up this. And also we were struggling with an outdoor kitchen, so that's why also I thought, instead of just building maybe pillars to go up and then the water tank on top, it's also trying to create another room below. So that's why we built this. But I'm taking the idea of maybe one day extending it. We can have maybe a door somewhere here. This one can easily be adjusted. You can have maybe even a door here. You add another room here, maybe like a toilet and a bathroom, something like that. So that in case, even if one day someone visits and they're using that room, they can easily, like, they don't have to go out maybe to take a shower or something like that. But I think we've tried. I really think I've tried my best to just make it look at least appealing. Yeah, at least appealing. So today, a funny thing, when it rained, a lot of water goes down. So there was a lot of water, was really full here. So you can imagine we have harvested this, we have harvested that, this one and this one. So this water here we'll use for curing the house tomorrow. So those are the ways that we are also trying to harvest maybe more water in our compound here. But I believe one day when we have now, like, the house is complete, maybe in the next five years, I don't know, I believe now the water shortage, because this house will have maybe a roof, things like those, and I believe now it will be very much easy, like, to harvest water. But at the moment, water is the biggest challenge, biggest challenge. So also our grass are really growing very well, as you can see. I'm happy that it's raining, and we had planted the grass in the very right time. I don't know if it's possible for us to view, but by the end of next month, I believe that all of this area, the grass will have spread. So what we'll be doing is just now to try to refill these areas that maybe, you know, we planted the grass during the dry season, so we can refill this just to fill. But the place really looks good. I believe once these trees are big enough, we'll have a very good garden here, just for sitting with the trees. So because today it was a bit windy, and this type of tree needs a lot of support, so you have to try and put trees here. And actually they've already even started producing some flowers. This, I think, is the bottom brush. You can see it has some small white flowers like this one here. So I don't know if these trees, that do people trim them, or they just grow bushy like this. But I saw also in one of the hotels that one day I went to, they don't trim this bottom brush. So guys, you can also help me. Does it get trimmed, or you just leave it to grow as shaggy as the way it's growing over here? But this one, I have a bigger picture that maybe one day it can just be a nice garden. You can come, and with the time I'll be making the wooden chairs, maybe one put here. One day now, when it's a fully complete compound, you can have sitting places, just small sitting places, because I never know. Like today we had a lot of kids who came to play with Liam, and he was very happy. I'm just from dropping them in Nyabuhanse market. So I'm happy just to have a home where at least kids can come, we play, friends can come, they visit, we share ideas, we share stories. Yeah, so it's the end of the day. As you can see, we have a sunset on that other end, a very beautiful sunset, although the clouds are there, but the sun is setting, so the day is getting over. And also today we had to get some few compost manure, because I realized the chicken, it's not that much. So also just taking advantage of the rainy season, so I bought a few compost manure. I know someone might be surprised that, yeah, people sell compost manure, especially for the people who have a lot of goats, a lot of cows, you see. So this one is already mature. It's very much matured. There's that for cows and goats and stuff like those. We also have this one over here. So I realized that our area here, it's not so much. We have some type of sandy soil, and sandy soil, it does not have like a lot of nutrients. So for us, or rather for me, to try and make our farm more nutritious, or with a lot of fertilizer, I opted to bring this. It's very good, it's very black. So I bought like 10 wheelbarrows, so there's some there, so we'll spread them all over. And I'm happy that when we planted our kales, wow, I'm seeing a mushroom. Yeah, but this one is not edible. You know, we have different types of mushrooms. Round ones like this, we don't cook. You know, there are those that are poisonous, there are those that are edible, you can eat. But this type, this one is very, very poisonous. You cannot cook this one. So I'm happy that when we planted our kales, it's only that it's a bit dark. So, and this kitchen garden has been very challenging, especially to me. But then these are the things that tell, or rather teach me not to give up on anything, because I've really struggled with this kitchen garden, the dry season. And I'm happy that when now the rainy season has begun, at least some kales had already started to mature, like you can see, like these ones. So we have even been cooking some, you can see. And even our pawpaw here had been dried, but because of my persistence, they just had to cope up, you see. So our kales are really beautiful at the moment, very nice. Here you can have just a few leaves, you cook, you see. They are very good. I think tomorrow we'll do some harvesting of kales. You see, like our green vegetables. This is the green peas. Also this one, I think it's very much ready. So you also have to be very careful not to leave them to stay in the farm like for a very long time. Especially the green vegetables, it's always advisable that the more you pluck them, the more they produce healthy and soft leaves. Yeah, so that is it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Drop a comment, let me know what you think about today's video. Any advice, I'll be very much grateful to all of you. So from Kenya, East Africa, I want to say goodbye, and may God bless you abundantly. Bye bye. Liam, sema bye bye. Subscribe. Bye bye.